Okay, so I'm going to be making raw dog food for my Shar Peis. And this is 5 pounds of 80/20 ground meat. And then I'll tell you the ingredients as I add them. I'm going to wear gloves because you have to mix everything by hand. And I don't want to contaminate the meat, and I don't want the meat to contaminate me. So, what I do is I break up the meat and get it kind of broken down, and then I begin to add all of the raw ingredients. This is 2 cups of carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, all chopped up in the Ninja or chopper. You can use any chopper. So I'm going to add that to the meat. I'm going to add 1/4 cup, or I just drizzle the olive oil, and I just use the extra virgin olive oil. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of chopped raw baby spinach, so that the ratio of protein to vegetable is pretty close together. Then I'm going to add, I buy this Aloe Juice from the grocery store. Walmart carries it by the gallon. But I'm treating a Shar Pei with lots of skin problems and high allergies. So I'm going to add 1 cup of the Aloe Juice to the dog food. Then I'm going to add 1.5 cups of raw, plain yogurt. And no flavors at all, just plain yogurt. This is a good bacteria that goes into their food that helps break down their food, and it gives them good bacteria. I always just add what's ever on the spoon, so whatever that is, could be a teaspoon. Then I'm going to chop up 2 eggs for 5 pounds of meat. And I'm going to use the shell as well because the shell has lots of calcium to be included. So I'm going to get this chopped up, and I just blend it until it's real foamy. And I'm just going to add this, and you always have to get the shell out of the bottom because it doesn't tend to want to come out as easy. So you want to make sure and include the shell. You could do this by hand, but you need to make sure that the shell is broken up in very tiny bits, or it can hurt your dog's esophagus and it won't digest well. So you need to make sure it's as fine as possible. Then I also add some digestive enzymes. I found this online through a veterinarian in California, and I'll post the link on where to get this. All raw food should have an enzyme added to it to help the dog break down the food easier. It just makes it more healthy for them. And then there's also another additive I add, and you can buy this at shop.com. It's an OPC formula for dogs. And if you know anything about OPC, which you can research, it's very good with their immune system. It keeps it really good. So after you get all the ingredients in here, then you just hand mix it together and you put it into Ziploc. I use quart-size Ziploc bags, and they recommend on raw food that you freeze them, at least give it a 2-day freeze. But I've had no issues. I've served it straight out of this bowl, and my dogs eat it, no problem. So thanks for watching.